Hello everybody and welcome, well, back to me actually making YouTube videos. uh, Apologies about no videos over the summer. That was mainly due to the fact I was not actually able to record at all because I did not have a ability to record in a quiet environment. Yeah, fun. But we are back on Exology and we have updated to 1.19, as you probably can see from the fogs and all that stuff, and also the some of the propagules, I think they're called, that were over there. But I have done some things off camera because I was gonna try and do some like recording for like YouTube, or not YouTube, my Instagram channel, like builds. So like I tried doing that with this Trident Farm, which didn't work. And actually, speaking of these tridents, I was going to do them for a mini game, but unfortunately, I never got around to doing that. And speaking of mini games, the Chaos mini game with the rockets, that was a success. I have looked for the footage. I have not found the footage. I think it got deleted from my computer having issues. The computer issues I'm actually having are like DPC watchdog errors, which are really annoying. And I think I've narrowed it down to either there's a bug in some of my drivers that just keep bouncing around, or I need to replace the thermal paste on my CPUs or GPUs, one of the three, which is fun. Really, really fun. But yeah, let me talk about this Trident farm real fast. So as you can see, Trident drowns spawn in these big pools. I will also link this video. I'll find it and then link it for you guys to play build. It is a bit of a pain because it takes like 11 chokers of glass, which is a lot. And then so like the drowns come up here and they fall down in that killing chamber, and then you just take your sword and you go whack, whack. I am thinking about modifying the farm a little bit so then the drowns are one hit instead of where they're full health basically. So I am thinking about that. But after the drops, let's just whack a bunch. The drops are picked up by these hoppers, spat out, and then they go down into this item sorter where the rotten flesh are picked up and thrown in fire and lava and burnt. And then all the tridents are picked up along with like cooked chicken, feathers, and fishing rods, since apparently baby zombies can spawn on chickens. I did not know that. And then like we got the conch shells and a couple chests of copper, which I am actually selling. So if anyone needs it, there we go. Oh, look, there's a trident point. And I forgot, what I normally do at the end is it just fills up super fast. Like, this is really fast. And I cannot actually keep up with killing them. So what I have to do is just do that. And I just pour lava on them because I don't like having to deal with them. And that's actually really loud. So let's just avoid that. But speaking of this, we're actually getting closer to Spooktober. As I'm recording this, it's the 13th of September. And so that means Spooktober is barely a month and a half away. So it is spooky season. And what that is going to entail for on the server is we're going to have a skin contest for a person with like spooky skins, all that fun stuff. Spooky or Spooktober mini games, and also base and SD decor, which is going to be fun. I also might do a little game, kind of like the weird headhunt, but I hide pumpkins. So like, let me just show you real fast what I mean. So I might hide pumpkins like this, since they are since that kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern. And I actually might take it one step further and go like, wait, oh man, take it one step further and go like, boom, boom, and have it go like that. I think that would be pretty cool. And then have those scattered around. And your objective is to find them, I guess. Just finding them. Because I think what happens is, say you take it, you punch it, and then you fly over here. Where's my anvil? So I think if we take like the jack-o'-lantern, and as you can see it's named Carved Pumpkin number 1, because I had to come up with the right name. Like we place it and all that, but I think once we break it, it's just a jack-o'-lantern again. So naming it isn't that good of a theory, and I want there to be some way to keep track of. So I will have to think about that. But if you have any suggestions on how it might help, like maybe you have to take a screenshot of it and send it in or something like that, or like mark the chords down, and it's kind of a thing where everyone has to go look for them but not actually take them, something like that. If you have any suggestions, ideas, let me know, because I have one brain and one cell. You guys have many more brains than me, though I do have more in the freezer. For legal reasons, that last part was a joke. But speaking of Spooktober, let me show you a resource pack I got for the spooky season. And if we just go in here, pop on Halloween. I was just going to do the fall pack and then switch over, but they're actually basically the same thing. And as you can see, our totem changes. You can't see it now, but the iron golem was different. And if we notice, there's leaves on the ground, and the leaves are different color. I am currently trying to get a mod to work where there's like falling particles falling from the trees and like leaves like this, which I really think would be cool. And also something I didn't realize earlier is the wings are changed. I think they're the bat leaf wings. And however, if we run over here, black cats, like the ones you can get from village huts, now have a witch's hat. Sadly, nothing has changed with the villagers, but furnaces now have carved pumpkin faces or screaming faces on them. And actually, I would have thought they would have done something with the villagers just for like that change, but they really didn't. And pumpkin and pie, cakes are now pumpkin pies, which is really cool. One thing that is also kind of cool is if we go down here, where is it? If we fly, we just need to look. There's something very specific that can spawn on the bottom of trees. That is kind of cool. I want to see. I don't want to just tell you. I want to show it. Is it? Nope. Maybe one of these down here. Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh. Well, we gotta see the totem animation. But look at this. It's a little spider web. And it's just a, like, when you break the leaf there, it doesn't like drop or nothing. It's just a texture off the bottom of the leaf, which I think is really cool. But now let me fly back up, and let's go see the different types of leaves. But real fast, I think that there's also something different with buckets. So let me get out random stuff. I just got, oh, look at it. Oh, I forget what these things are called. Treat bag? I don't know. Like if we take it, it's actually cool. It's actually pretty cool. And then before we go look at the leaves, Zombie villagers are not different. I have actually recorded this this is my second attempt at recording this episode. Due to, like, I'm fairly confident in that watchdog error, my my microphone keeps getting disconnected, and it will either just not connect or it'll connect. Oh, look at the guy in Golem. He's like a scarecrow. Look at that. That's cool. But back to being annoyed at my microphone. I have a capture card for my Switch because I was also recording shiny hunting to also put on my Instagram in like compilation videos. But it thinks that's a valid mic, and so connect to that when it's not a mic, and it's just like or it connects to my headphone mics, which then you just hear the microphone rubbing against my shirt, which is not something anyone wants to hear. Definitely myself. Oh, look at that. What the heck? What is that? It's grass. I don't have shears, but why would if we bone meal it? Oh, that's sad. I'm sad now. But I did also hear if you take ferns and you bone meal it, turns into tombstones. Like, look at that. Is it just that? Okay, no, there are different ones. But it appears they all face the same. Nope, that's the middle. Okay, so I guess there is some variation. But, like, look at that. Look at that. But that does mean you can just punch the tombstones. which is a little whack. Oh, look, there's a spider again. Oh, and I was saying, let's run to the shopping district or before we run to the shopping district real fast, I do got one more thing to show you. So, but for that, I have to fly straight up. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. This is cool. I think it is time we get into our Halloween skin. And this is the most appropriate way. And so we have died, and all we should have to do is just click the respawn button, and bam! We spooky. We also dead, but we spooky. I was thinking about doing a ghost skin instead. Well, I kind of have, because like if I take my hat off, it's in skin customization. That, not a cape. I don't have a cape. Hat off. I'm really derpy. let's put that hat on and pretend it never came off, because that looks whack. Also, if you want to do like a suggestion or like make your own like fan-made skin for me to wear, that's Spooktober and somewhat closely related to the skin I use, definitely like throw it in the comments. I use the Minecraft SkinDex. I'll throw it in the description, and I'll also link the skin I use. But it is pretty nice, and if you would like to add on to it as well for the Spooktober season, feel free, definitely. I would actually love to see a fan-made skin, do gotta say. I keep saying skin so much. Do you think I'll end up on another FBI watch list? So as we see as we fly into the shopping district, one, the pig has a hat, a very dapper looking hat, and the trees are different. So as we see here, the leaves on most trees are different, like this acacia. It's a nice red. Ooh, creeper. That's, oh, nope. I hadn't reorganized my hotbars since I had died. And the birch is a nice gold. The dark oak, that's actually a really nice color. Jungle, not bad. Oh man, I was kind of hoping. So when you break it, the particles are a different texture, but the actual leaf blocks don't have a different texture. That's kind of interesting. Spruce, no change, I guess, because they're kind of more like the evergreen trees. Mangrove, that's a really deep red, and oak leaves, those aren't bad. And it even got the little spider on the bottom. But I honestly think this texture pack actually makes birch leaves useful in building. It did the impossible. That ending. I realized I have not actually shown y'all where we're going to be building the mini games and for like Spooktober. So let me go show you. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but it's a location in Minecraft. Big shocker, I know. But while we're flying there, while we're attempting to fly there, let me just quickly say some things. If you guys have any like Spooktober Halloween packs or stuff like that, texture packs, definitely like put them in the comments, along with like any Spooktober skins you want to make, etc., etc. Because that would be really cool to see, and I actually did really enjoy looking at this texture pack. And also, while you're in the comments, feel free to drop any ideas for mini games I could build. I'm thinking like, besides that pumpkin search one, other ones. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's why I'm employing more brains than just mine. But as you can see, we are going to be building it in a mangrove swamp, new biome, which is pretty sick. And actually what's going to happen is this part is going to be like a cemetery with these tombstones. Totally didn't just try to place it on sand. I totally didn't. And then we'll have like paths going into the swamp with like mini games coming out of it. People are like totally free to like remove the swamp if they really want. It's just there because it's an atmospheric location. It would look even greater atmospheric if it had 2 more pixels, but but as we draw towards the close of the video, definitely feel free to drop anything in the comments, comment, or like, or subscribe, and or share if you're really feeling special. I really feel like a YouTube. I just realized I forgot to make my color there white. Huh. I might have to edit the skin a little. I might have to die again and become even more ghostly. But as we draw close to an end of this episode, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all had a great day, and I hope you all have a greater day tomorrow. And see you in the next episode, which I promise will be in like a couple days and not 4 months. Bye bye, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed.